Hello, everybody. So tonight, we have all of you and me and Enric. So Enric, tell us Happy New Year in Mandarin Chinese.
Oh, you have to tell me again. I forgot.
新年快乐.
新年快乐.
Okay, that means Happy New Year. And
啊
恭喜发财.
Again?
恭喜发财.
恭喜发财.
Okay, that means I wish you all get rich.
Yay!
All right. So tonight, let's talk about bodies.
Yes. I just need a bit more of practice in Mandarin.
Yes. Yes, you will practice that a lot more next month in
I
Taiwan.
have, yeah, but
Yes.
I have to learn something else because then I cannot say again Happy New Year.
I will teach you something else next month.
We will practice.
Yes.
So yeah, nice. Happy to be here, Ryan, with you. It's a super big pleasure. And yeah, we are going to be together again in Taiwan.
Oh, we are going to be together again. It sounds so romantic.
It is, it is. I'm a romantic person,
Oh,
even if
yes,
I.
I know you are.
So yes, I'm very happy, and yeah, so happy to see you all here. And yeah, we'll talk about bodies because we like bodies.
Yes. So you mentioned that we will get together again. So I think some of you have no idea what did Enric mean. So last July,
Yes.
Enric and I,
Clarify it, Ryan. Please
yes,
clarify it.
yes, because last July
People
we
are,
slept together. No, never mind. No, not
people
no,
are
that,
having
that didn't
now
happen.
ideas.
That didn't happen. So last July, Enric and I, we co-facilitated a 3-day body class in Taipei. That was so wonderful. That was so amazing. As soon as I see you joining this Zoom, I'm like, all the memories from that class came back to me, like how much changes we create with everyone, with everybody in that class. And then all the bodies in that class, it had this very nurturing and relaxing energy. Do you still remember that?
I do.
Say something about that?
I remember a lot for sure the class and the space that we created. And yeah, for me it was very nurturing this class, and the experience also in Taiwan for first time was very nice. Very nice that I want to go back.
Well, we fed you with a lot of food.
Yeah, yeah, we did. We did,
Okay.
definitely.
So for tonight, Enrique and I, we actually didn't have any agenda about what to talk about. Of course, we can talk about so many things. Um, so let's go with the energy and let's perceive. All right. So all of you, you can either answer us energetically, or maybe you can say something. So what would you like to know about bodies? And what changes and what miracles would you like to have with bodies?
Exactly. What what are you looking for with your body? What would you like to have with your body?
Okay, I have someone that raised her hand. I'm going to let her unmute. And hello, Cindy.
Hello，我
Hello.
想问一下，我之前上了那个生命的脉动之后，然后身体经常会给到我一些就类似像画面啊这种的信息，然后我有时候会就是觉得说，哎，这个到底是我自己的身体告诉我的信息，还是说那个 PRS，就是
Okay,
预设性实相，
okay,
就
okay.
是不太有时候会分不清。
Okay, now I have a different job. I will be the translator. So she said that after she attended your Pulse of Life, so that's something that Eric does. So after she attended your Pulse of Life, her body has been giving her signals like with images, and her question is like, how do I know, is it really awareness or is it my presumptive realities?
Okay, good question. Anyway, we are not going to talk about the pulse of life here because we will talk regarding bodies, but for the access tools and the body class. And yeah, I mean, you have awareness, so you are perceiving, you can perceive things. These things might be real or not. You have to know what is true for you, and that you know it by the light or heavy, right? If something is light, you have to get to have this clarity with what is light for you. You know, we can see many things, we can perceive so many things, and you know, at the end, for sure, you can ask a question: is that a presumptive reality? Is that a point of view? Is that the projection? Is that someone else's reality? But you know, the most important thing is that you can know what is true for you. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's from another person's reality, but it can be true for you also. Right? I don't know, Ryan, you can also say what you see about this.
Yeah, so I don't know what you did with your post of life, probably something amazing. So what I would say is, so people get more awareness, so they get more, they have better connection with their bodies. Okay, so in sessions, in classes, and so they are getting more awareness through the body. So how many of you keep getting, you're getting a lot more awareness through your body as you become more and more conscious. But that sort of makes no sense to you because you don't believe that, and you cannot believe that you can be that aware. So you keep thinking, I must be making it up. Okay, I'm thinking too much. So when it's awareness, you think it's not. But very often when it's not awareness, it's something that you made up with your mind, you will say, that's my awareness. Okay, so my you can, so let's, okay, I will just give you a clearing, not just for her but for everyone. Like, so first of all, please acknowledge that your body is aware and your body is honest. I'm not so sure, but your body is honest. So what if you could learn to be honest with your body and through your body? If it's a yes, it's a yes. If it's a no, it's a no. You have that directness and that clarity. Everything that doesn't allow that, will you please destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good and bad, pop and pot, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and beyonds. So what would it take for you to learn honesty with your body and through your body, and do your very best to be as honest as your body would be? I don't think anyone like that. Everything that doesn't allow that, will you please destroy and create? Right, wrong, good and bad, pop and pot, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and beyonds. So for example, let's say your body is hungry. Your body is like, I'm hungry, that means I'm hungry. I wouldn't say I'm not hungry. Okay, so your body is 100% honest. Anything you want to say about that?
No, that just that also, that we can also be perceiving so many things, and I think it's to yeah, find more and more this space with the body. And that's one of the things I love about the body processes and the body class, that we get to have this connection, right? I gain so much connection with all the 3A body classes, that it's not I can say, yeah, oh my God, I know exactly everything, or I have things very clear, even in my mind. No, not really. I get to this space, right, when we do a body class, and then you are melted and you don't know where you are and blah, blah, that you feel like almost lost. But I realized that this space of apparently being lost is where you can have more and more this space of connection. And then, yeah, you are playing with everything, you know, like you perceive things. It's so interesting, you know, like many times I can feel hungry, then after a while I'm not hungry anymore, or I don't need this thing that I was supposedly needing. So it's like, you know, we're trying to make things very defined with our thinking, with our minds, and then when we go into the space of the body, it's really a space of possibilities. It's not all fixed. It's not all right in a right way or wrong, right? It's not this polarity and intense decisions. It has a space, you know, even when it goes into food or into any choice, it's like, oh, you know, the body, when we listen to the body is, yeah, saying yes. And then, oh, now he's saying maybe. And now he's saying, we'll see. And now he's saying no. And he's, yeah, that's listening the body also. Okay, listening the body, it's not just, oh, yes or no. Sometimes can be yes, no, very clear. And sometimes can be whatever, maybe, possibility, fun. Maybe sometimes it's not even a yes, it can be fun. You know, so it's like we look for listening the body, and listening the body, it's a whole universe of information, not just yes, no answers all the time. So we have to really play with this.
So your body understands and knows possibilities and fun and joy. Your body doesn't understand trauma and drama. Okay, just for your information.
Oh, really?
Am I too direct tonight?
No, but I like it, these
Oh, you
things.
like it? Okay, I will do more directness. Okay, since you like it.
A joke, like really, like, but it's amazing. Yeah, say it again. I love it.
Your
How
body
is it?
doesn't understand trauma and drama. Stop that.
Ah. Ah, but it's interesting you're saying that, and I'm not kidding. I'm like, wow,
Yes,
I
it is.
never thought that way, you know? I never thought that, but it's really amazing.
And I've never said it that way in so many classes that I've facilitated. I've never said it that way, but for tonight, this Zoom, because it's all about bodies, and then I'm also perceiving a lot of things about bodies, I'm like, oh yeah, body doesn't do trauma and drama. I mean, that's what you do with your mind. So
Totally. You
yeah,
know, sorry, no, you're just saying this and feels like almost like what? Like
yeah.
how the body doesn't see the what do you say, the trauma and drama? And because it looked like almost like it's the body. I mean, that's
Yes.
the lie for sure, but we are so used to it that for me now, when you're saying that, it's like, really? Like the body doesn't know about trauma and drama, but you're right. That's the mind.
You see, when I say your body doesn't know, doesn't do drama and trauma, your body is like, ah, yes, that. You know, it has this relaxation, but your body is like, that's me, that's true. Okay. Can you imagine that if your body doesn't have you, like, could your body by itself still do trauma and drama? The body wouldn't go, I'm so pathetic. I have this thing that I cannot change. All right, so everything that brings out everywhere that you have all sort of reactions. Let's try and clear off that, please. Right, wrong, good and bad, part and part. Oh, nice shots, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Yeah.
And we have Priyanka with her hand up. Are you ready for next question?
I don't know if she wrote also on the chat.
I don't know, but if it would be more fun to hear she ask the question directly, you know.
Okay.
All right, so let's see if she says something else. Hello, Priyanka. How are you?
Hi. So I want to ask about like how did people say, like, like people with PTSD and like things that are locked in your body, like because of the trauma or because of something happened to you, to your body, and like physically it happened and like your body becomes traumatic because of that. And like how do you say that the body does not understand trauma? Because sometimes you don't even have it consciously, or you don't have it in your mind. It's just your body that's reacting. It's like muscle memory.
Yeah, so your body has memories and all those energies, but what I meant was your body by itself wouldn't choose drama and trauma, but we do based on so many crazy points of view that we have or the insanities that we choose. So then those things somehow remain with our bodies, and of course our bodies would love to have a different option here. So that's why these body processes, they are so amazing and they are so nurturing. They are such a beautiful contribution for our bodies to really let go and release those things that are not contributing to our bodies. That's why every time after you receive a body process, you're like, oh, wow, a whole new world. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, what Ryan is saying is that it's like it's not the body is not choosing the emotional drama, for example, and the trauma that we create with the situations that happen in our life. One thing is the physical stuff, right? If of course if we kick our body and we injured part of our body, that's this physical trauma. And the good thing of that with body process, we have so many body processes that they work on that way, on releasing the memories of the physical memories. And the good thing is also that many of the body processes, they have the capacity to also release the energetic connection between the what is in the body and what is happening in your life. So they have the capacity to release also the emotional drama and trauma. So it's very powerful, and so it helps us to release a lot and to make our bodies much more free and spacious.
Let me give you a example here. So, you know, sometimes we get some minor injury that we don't even know how we got it. You know, you just do your normal routine. Maybe you go to do some exercise in nature, and then you come back home and then you see like, oh, I'm bleeding here. Like there's a scratch mark here. Like you have like, but I didn't even notice that. So people are so not present and also very not that connected with their bodies. So somehow even the body got some injury. Sometimes we are like, we are not even aware of that. Okay, so it's not the body by itself, by himself or herself, choosing to have those trauma, drama, injury, but how we live our life and also how much we don't care about our bodies, then those things happen. Okay, so when you get more and more aware and also with better connection with your body, then you start to become aware, okay, I somehow created that. Now, what can I learn from that? How can I avoid that the next time? Okay, so once again, it's not your body that by himself or herself choosing to have those problems or injury. And everywhere that you just want to, all of you, you just want to blame your body. My body has this problem. My body has this problem. My body has this unchangeable problem. And not acknowledging that, okay, it's your point of view. It's your very insane decision that created those things with your body. Will you please describe all of that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good and bad, pop and pot. Oh, nice shots, boys, Professor and Beyonds.
Yeah, what we are talking is that the body, we have so much points of view and already implanted ideas about the bodies, so much wrongness, right? And all these, you know, making the body guilty for how we feel. But opening to consciousness and to access consciousness and access body processes is to open yourself to see the gift of your body, that your body is not here for making your life hard. Our body is here for us to play and to show us things, to get aware of things, to be able to create something different, right? So we can start to change all these whatever limitations, pain, sickness into possibilities if we are able to listen to these things and always to play, because it's not like, oh yeah, I did so many body processes, now my body is you know, totally free forever. It's like, well, you know, like, I mean, most of the body processes that we have in access is because of Gary would just have something to deal with his body and then find something to new. So it's like, it's not about having a perfect body, like, oh yeah, I don't feel anything. That's probably something that we all dream about, like, oh, I wish my body would not be, you know, complaining or paining. I'm very much like that. I mean, if my body would not tell me things and complain, I probably would be like a crazy, I don't know, I would be eating all day and drinking alcohol probably, but my body doesn't like it. I mean, I had to change so much my way of eating and what I eat, and to learn really something different with my body, because my mind would be, you know, like telling me like, oh yeah, I want to eat this and I want to enjoy and I want to eat all the time because yeah, I like food. But you know, it turns that it doesn't work for my body to be eating all day or a lot or many times or big quantities. And then it's okay, my body's showing me something different. Thanks to that, I'm really learning so much more about the body, about the energy. Because if I'm functioning different than normal, I'm learning so many other things. I'm learning that the energy that I have with my body doesn't only depend of the food. It doesn't only depends on what I'm eating. I can not eat and have a lot of energy. That's what my body is showing me for many years. So it's a gift. I can listen to that. I'm willing to play with that. Before, of course, was a problem when I could not have the 3 meals and the big plate of pasta and then the second dish. You know, in Spain we have first dish and second dish and then dessert. So it's like when I could not have this because I was like almost dying because feeling full and not able to process all the food. For sure, the first thing is like, oh, I have a problem, right? And for many years, I saw it as a problem, like, oh, I cannot eat like my parents or like all the people that is around and they are doing normal life, working hard. But yeah, I don't want to work hard, so I cannot eat hard. I have to eat nicely. Anyway, it's
So
a joke, you know?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all those things that you consider a problem with your body, it's actually a like a possibility and a miracle that is hidden there. You know, if you keep looking that as a problem, like, oh, my body has this problem, why my body is doing this, you keep trying to fix a problem, you will never get the awareness of what is your body trying to tell you and what are the possibilities here. But this is so different than what most people believe and also how normally people function, because in this entire world, this entire reality, everyone function from like, oh, my body has this problem, like, what can I do? What medicine should I take so that I can fix this problem? Okay. Communicating with your body, if you go and tell other people like, hey, I communicate with my body, I ask my body questions, people will look at you like, what? Are you crazy? Where are you from?
Yeah. Yeah, can I share something about this, about the eating?
Please.
You know, like it's so funny, this one. It's like you have problems because of eating or let's say with your digestive system, and then it's like exactly what you say. Then if you don't have this communication, this open mind of asking a question and curiosity, you will go to the wrongness, like, oh yeah, then my body is not digesting well the food, so let's take some medicine. There's something wrong. It's like, fuck, there's nothing wrong. You just need to stop eating. You know, it's like you don't have a, well, you have a problem. The problem is that you are not listening to the body. You don't have a digestive problem. You know, it's like, I mean, of course, you can have some allergy or something, but all this is many times related to points of view. And it's like, I mean, if we are able to listen to the body, it's not like there is wrong things to do or wrong food. It's just about choosing what works for the body at any moment. And many times it's about not eating. You know, if you are following, let's say, cultural things, and we all have family and beautiful countries and cultures. So you know how it feels, right? When we spend a few days with the family, and then after, like, yeah, I enjoyed the food so much, but now I'm dying. And it's like, yes, you ate like 10 times per day, like 10 meals, and eating any kind of things that you didn't want. Okay, you enjoyed it, but then it's like your body is not happy, and it's like, yeah, we're just doing things automatically. So it's like many times it's not there's something wrong, it's about being present. And you know, like for me, like I don't eat so many times per day normally. And if one day my body wants to eat, I'm hungry, I just eat. I don't calculate it. It's just like if I follow my body, I'm not hungry when I wake up. I can be I don't eat I only eat after many hours of being awake, and that's what my body enjoys. I don't do it following any system. I cannot follow much systems, you know.
Yeah, and it's quite funny to me because now it's the Chinese New Year moment, and during festival people just like not just overeat, like serious overeating, like Christmas, Thanksgiving Day. Oh my God, like, and then you meet so many people, and then when you meet people, what you do? Eat and drink. You never question your body. Hey body, would you like to eat? Would you like to drink? Okay, if you ask your body would be like, stop that.
Exactly. And we really do that. We sometimes they invite us. It's so, let's say, traditional in many cultures that when someone offers you food, you have to accept it, right? You have to, yes, okay, I have to eat it because they are offering that. And it's like, yeah, okay, we have to learn also to honor our bodies and our lives, and not only honor, the cultures and the traditions. Traditions, something is traditional doesn't mean it's good. It's just like things that people agreed, and they do it. It doesn't mean it's good. So we have to also be willing to have a greater life. We are inviting also other people if we are honoring ourselves,
Yeah,
inviting other people to honor more and to change.
so this is really more, even though we are talking about bodies, but it's more about a conscious living style, okay? A conscious way of living. Because when you are conscious, you choose what works for you. When something doesn't work for you, you wouldn't choose that and against you just because so that you will be seen as right and be acceptable by others or this reality. And so many people, like even ourselves, even if we have learned access for years, sometimes we still do that. Okay, so what if now you can allow you to really honor yourself and also your body? Okay, and if you really honor you and your body, your life will only get greater and greater and with a lot more ease. Will other people judge you and see you as weird? All the time? But those people that judge you as weird, if you look at their life, are they happy? Do they have good relationship with their bodies? Or do they have all this suffering, drama, and trauma with their bodies? And at the same time, they are judging you for being different. Right? So choose what works for you. And by the way, your body doesn't have a fixed conclusion. Oh, I will only eat this much. I will only eat one meal a day. Your body doesn't have conclusion. Like even Enric said that like he normally only needs like one meal a day. Sometimes our bodies can be just hungry, like seriously super hungry. You feel like you can eat the entire cow. You have no idea why. It's like you just finish something and then you're like, but I still feel hungry. That's okay as well. Okay, so there's no conclusion, but it's always moment by moment. Be very present with your body. What does your body require, and what will it take for you to really honor your body? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. Some days I eat the whole cow, and some days nothing. But it's all designed from this reality. Look at that, guys. It's like really like this schedule thing, and yes, and now it's this time we have to do this, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean, it might work sometimes if you have a schedule and it's obvious. If you are going to be, let's say, on for many hours and you need to eat something before that, it's totally good. But sometimes we are still functioning from this as we would be working in a factory, let's say, or whatever, like in a military camp or something, and then we are not anymore, but we are still using the same schedule. So it's like, okay, we have to ask what works for us, what works for our body, and then we can create so much more ease, because yeah, I see many people that like, yeah, I have to have breakfast, and it's like, yeah, well, it's not even your body, but you've been educated or indoctrinated many years that you have to do this. And then it's like we cannot even listen what the whisper of our body, because we already have like such a fixed idea, you know, in our head. So that's what is about listening the bodies. That's what is about the Three Body class, that we can have this space, you know, this space of freedom with our body, this space of trusting our body, listening our body.
Well, this is actually a very beautiful conversation, and I am reading those messages, those comments, and I want to read two of them. So the first one, she said that since she was a kid, like she bought into the point of view, you know, from everyone, like if you eat and then when people feed you with food, it's a sign of showing love and caring, you know. So it's like, oh yeah, I need to eat them all.
I know how it works, that one. Like any good mom or grandma. Eat, please. It's the way of loving, but then you're killing your son or your grandson.
So it's like, hey, I love you. I'm going to give you food so that you kill yourself with food.
No, you could just be kind to me, and that would be love, instead of like forcing me to eat food, as that's kindness, you know.
Do you have that in Europe as well, in your European culture?
I mean, can you imagine like a Spanish or Italian grandma or mom yelling at you like, come on, what are you doing? You have to eat. Or complaining. They're quite rough here, you know, and woman, and I mean people in general, but woman also, like a family, you know, like you want to see a family boss, just come to Spain, see a Spanish family. You will know what is like a boss woman.
Please, next time, please show me when I go to Spain.
For sure, I can present to all of you my mom, and you will exactly know what I mean. I always thought that, because yeah, it was exactly that. She's still like this. I mean, she's always, I mean, it's amazing. She's cooking for all of us and taking care. But then it's like she's so much into this job, you know, that sometimes she cannot even relax, right? Because she has to deliver this, you know, to all the family. And then it's like, yeah, we end up all eating a lot, but then nobody's really happy at the end. You know, like that's how we create, you know, this life from unconsciousness, where we do things from a fixed idea and not from presence.
Mhm.
It's like, you know, that happened a lot with all these celebrations, right? End of the year, any kind of celebrations, then yes, eat, and it's like, well, we're looking for pleasure, for love, and it's like, yeah, we are creating something that is not creating pleasure of love or love, right? So yeah, interesting, right?
I would say that's the illusion of pleasure and love. Okay, if you do it unconsciously and then you think, oh yeah, I have all the good food, now I can eat all the great food and I should be happy. That's the illusion of love and pleasure. But if it's really from the energy and the space of honoring your body, you might not need any food, or maybe you just eat a little bit, but it has this, I would say, undescribable sense of joy, like emerging from inside you, like, okay, you know, so that's true joy. And that's what Enric and I and Access Consciousness would like to invite you to be. And then your body is like, yes, please. What would it take for this idiot? Sorry, what would it take for this person to get that and then treat me with total honoring?
Yeah.
Okay, so next message I want to read here for you. So this participant, so she attended the 3D body class with us last year in Taipei. And then she said that she's eating lesser and lesser. And of course, during Chinese New Year, the family member will tell you like, eat more, okay? And then she remember you taught her in the class like to say no, thank you. Do you remember that part?
I do, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine like we need someone. So in that case, Enric, we need someone to teach us, to let us know that it's fine to say no, thank you. It's fine to say no. You are not wrong. And saying no has nothing to do with you being impolite. Okay, you are just
Yeah.
acknowledging what's working for you or what's not working for you.
Ah, yes.
Thank you for this feedback.
Yeah, no, thank you for that. I mean, it's not I've been like that all my life. It's also a choice. I wanted to have greater life, so I had to go through all these, you know, to be apparently unpolite, which is what Ryan says. It's not being unpolite. It's starting to break all these solid things from this reality, you know, and we can do it elegantly, you know, we can do it in a elegant way, not just like, no, yes, I'm impolite. No, like, I'm sorry, like, you can be kind. And as we learned in the class, you can always say thank you instead of saying no, but I normally say no.
You remember you did that, you with your hand like, no.
Like, no, please, no.
Yeah, and then I just finished a trader body class in Tokyo a few days ago, and I talk about the similar thing. And there's one participant in that Tokyo class, she's here as well. Like I told them, yeah, you can say no with a smile. You can say no and still maintain the politeness, right?
Exactly. You can use the politeness in a constructive way for you and for the humanity. You have
Yes.
to think that when you are choosing greater, you are making the whole, you know, the whole world greater. That's really what you have to know.
Yep.
Otherwise, you know, we are all being polite, being, you know, doing things how they told us we have to do, and then we are destroying the world. Because, you know, like that's what I was saying about tradition. You know, if tradition is like, yeah, well, if something, whatever, does a mistake, someone does a mistake, we're going to kill this person. I mean, that can be a tradition. There's places where still people get killed for, I don't know, you know, there's countries that women get just killed by throwing them stones, the men, because they did something. Is that a tradition? Is that good? Doesn't sound very nice, right? So like traditions are not always the greatest thing, you know, like I mean, we have to look at that. We are in a wall with the unconsciousness and insanity. So the traditions, many are based on that also. So we have both things. We have beautiful traditions. We have very, very crazy traditions that they are not good. So you can question every tradition, everything that it's supposed to be, you know, like, oh, this is the way my family do it. Yeah. So I don't accept it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to abuse myself just because everyone do it every whatever, you know, like 20th of June because something. So we're dying like, you know, like putting food in our bodies, like, you know.
All right. What else do you want to talk about? Or
I don't know. Is there any other question?
not really. Yeah, I think we this is, I would say this is a very good conversation, especially after the Chinese New Year. We're still in the Chinese New Year, but it's not the first day. So a lot of them, they just experienced the overeating, the dishonoring of body just a few days ago. So the memory was still very fresh.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
So what if you could see that, you know, like how much food can be a way of even distracting, you know?
Mm.
Not to that you cannot eat, but more like anything. If you overeat, if you overdo something, you you don't have this space of lightness with your body. So it's not now that well, you did wrong. Just now you can ask questions. Okay, what does my body need? You know, because many times we need to change something. We need to also, okay, my body feels heavy, so I need to move. I need to have something fresh, something different, right? I need to go out to do whatever that can feel good for your body. Just ask your body and do it, and then remember that yeah, that you can be present and you can choose different. You don't need to. What I wanted to say with this is like also when we have these celebrations, it's not just the food. It's also there's so many significance. There's so many things, you know, like sometimes you don't even eat so much, but you feel like you ate a lot, right? So what are you eating? You're eating the energies of these
Okay, wait,
days.
wait, 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 wait. Let me say something more direct and maybe inappropriate. How many of you are eating other people's bullshit? Never mind. All right.
Yes, keep going.
No, that I think that's enough for now. So, well, if they want more, come to the 3-day body class that we are doing again. We are getting together again next month. So I think a lot of you know that there will be a choice for possibilities, the CFP class in Taipei, the first ever in Taipei. And
Woo.
Enric is coming again. And I asked Enric, or Enric asked me, I don't remember anymore. And then, so we are going to do the 3-day body class together again, because I think that's fun, right? If you enjoy this conversation, like how Enric and I like interact, I would say Enric is nice. I'm crazy. Most of the time, you are nice. I'm crazy. Someone is nodding. You see, I said Enric is nice and I'm crazy. Someone is nodding. So, all right.
You have to find it out, right?
Yes. Or maybe we can do it differently. I will pretend to be nice, do my best to be nice, and you do your best to be direct, crazy, intense, forceful.
I'm happy you tell me I'm nice because I thought I wasn't.
Well, when you are with me, you are nicer. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think that's because of the space we create together.
Yes. Um, so if you would like to have more changes and a lot of laughter and also learn to honor yourself and your body and to live consciously, not buying into all the bullshits from this reality and not eating them, the 3-day body class, we welcome you and your body, okay? Not just you, your body as well. It will be on the March 19th to 21st in Taipei.
Yeah, it's really that to find this space of freedom with the body. So it's really a great invitation, this class, the body class, to get to more of this space, you know. So yeah, we will be welcoming you very happily. So come with
I will
us.
be nice and Enric will be crazy. So
Well, if you ask for it, you can be surprised what you can find. I'm polite. I mean, I'm quite crazy. I'm also educated and polite, so I have everything. I can. Maybe I will. We will see a bit more of crazy Enric. We'll see.
I'm looking forward to that. All
Maybe
right.
if you guys ask, maybe I can show you a bit of my crazy.
Please do. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested to see that.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so
I have to feel comfortable to allow my crazy.
oh yeah, feel free to be crazy. They will still love you anyway, so don't worry. Maybe they love you even more. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
So we will explore it.
All right. So I don't see any other questions for now. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you and welcoming you and your body next month if this is something that you know will contribute to your life. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Claire. And thank you, everyone that was here. Happy to see you in Taiwan soon, next month, March.
All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.